G'day guys, we've finally got 10th edition in our hands and I thought what better way to celebrate than to get a bunch of local content creators on and make battle reports of the most epic scale that we can possibly muster. So what I'm presenting to you today is the first war of Armageddon told in a series of 10th edition battle reports. This video is just one amongst many in this epic battle report series. We're going to break down the World Eaters and the Chaos Forces used in the First War of Armageddon. We're going to break down the Imperial Guard Defense Force. We're going to break down the Space Wolves and the way that they intervened in this war. We're also going to break down the Grey Knights, and then we're going to tell a series of battle report conflicts. First, the World Eaters smashing into the Imperial Guard, then another battle report with the Space Wolves intervening and then fighting against demons. Then the Grey Knights coming on and combating the demons and slaying Angron, ending in a four-way battle report talking about the aftermath of this battle and watching all of these factions go toe-to-toe trying to clean up and seal the win for them. So make sure you check out each installment in this series. They will all be linked together in a playlist, but make sure you check them out. If you can, watch them in order to get the proper full viewing experience. I hope you enjoy them, and let's get stuck into this video.
Look for the Blood God.
Alrighty guys, in this one we have Adam Camilleri from Art of War Down Under, and he's going to be running through the Imperial Guard, the planetary defense force used in this first War of Armageddon. He's going to break down the entire collection of models that are going to be used across all of these battle reports, so let's get into the video.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this expose for the Planetary Defense Force for the First War of Armageddon. Hopefully you were enjoying and getting juiced up for your 10th edition. Goodness, my name is Adam Camilleri and I will be piloting what looks like Cadians, but in the lore is Armageddon Steel Legion. This is Armageddon Cadian Legion, so to speak, but this is my pride and joy. This is almost my entire collection of Cadians. Starting from the back, we have some juggernauts, we have some slobberknockers, but the auxiliary to this force is the 5 Cerastus Knights that you will see. Starting off in the middle, we have the beautiful Knight Megara with the wonderful floor. I love them anyway, hilarious. We have 2 Asherons, as you can see right here with their flamestone cannons and the chain fists. We have 1 Atropos and 1 Knight Lancer. I expect big things with this Lancer. He's going to be going straight for that Angron as soon as he pops his big old head up. Then we have 5 super heavy Cadian tanks or Astronaut tanks cutting in the middle. This is my pride and joy. This is the favorite one of my entire collection. This is the Macarius Vulcan. May not be the biggest of the bunch, but I think it is the best looking of the bunch. The Vulcan Mega Bolt. Its counterpart, its bigger brother over here in the Stormlord with that wonderful transport capacity. Another Vulcan Mega Bolter in the front and 1 set of sponsons. The other 3, starting from the next one on the left, is just a standard traditional Baneblade. Love them. Can't leave home without them. And then over here we have the Hell Hammer. This has full sets of sponsons. That is 4 twin heavy flamers on top of this bad boy. I'm going to be driving this straight for the first things to make planet fall. It'll be going straight for the jugular. And then we have, this is a wait and see what rules we end up using for this. This is a Forge World Stormhammer. This is what has now been relegated as a purely Horus Heresy model, but this was one of my favorite tanks for a very long time. It's like the battleship configuration of the Super Heavies. It's got broadsides, it's got 3 las cannons on each side and 1 in the hull. And then essentially, back in the old days, this was a twin battle cannon in the front, as you could find on I guess a Knight Paladin or a Crusader. And then it's had pretty much just a big old cannon on top and another coaxial gun there. So we'll see what rules this ends up being on the day. It might be played as just another Baneblade. It might be played as the whatever amalgam of rules we can have, because I believe this has been legended at this point, but it was too pretty to leave at home, and hopefully you'll be along for the ride. Then we're going to start on my right, and we're going to sweep across for the remainder of the force. Back here we have our artillery brigade, our artillery battery. We have double Basilisk, double Manticore, 2 Wyverns. So they'll be sitting at the back. Hopefully I'll be able to wall them off with the super heavies, keep them secret, keep them safe, let them shoot all game, take some pounds of flesh. And then moving on from there, we have triple Hellhounds. I believe one of them has the melter cannon in front, which I think was the Devil Dog. And so we've got two Hellhounds and a Devil Dog there, multi-melter in the front, and then the other two have heavy flamers. They're my favorite of the non-super heavy tanks, and I really hope 10th edition makes them fantastic. Either way, don't care. If they explode really good, like they got Deadly Demise D6, they'll just be running in and trying to get themselves killed at opportune moments. We have a Trojan support vehicle there in front also. Then we have a bunch of heavy weapons teams, a bunch of guardsmen, some demolition vehicles. I don't know if you can see these guys out front. Just going to grab one. But the little RV cars, I've got 3 of these. I've got no idea if they're going to get rules, no idea what they're going to do, but the Cyclops demolition vehicles, so hopefully I'll be able to use them to some effect. You can tell how excited I am, hopefully. Hopefully it's freaking translating that I'm into this, because I really am. Then sweeping across this middle band, we have 8 transports. We have 4 Chimeras, 3 Tauroxes, each with a complement of guardsmen inside them, and then behind them we have 2 Hades breaching drills, which I think are it feels very Steel Legion to me, even though they're not and they'll also have a complement of troops with them. So that's 8 transports, essentially with 80 guardsmen in tow for those as well. In totality, there's going to be 120 guardsmen on foot, as in individual infantry squads, and then we're skewing the rule of 3. I think I've got 9 heavy weapons teams, 4 mortar heavy weapons, 5 mortar heavy weapons teams, 1 of heavy bolters, 1 of auto cannons, and then we've got 8 transports. Up into the back left quadrant here, we have 1 tank commander, which is the old Pask model. Bless him, love him very much. Maybe we're playing my my relic battle cannon as another tank commander here. That is the Conqueror Forge World turret, so that could be another one there. And then we have a Demolisher, 2 Plasmacutioners, an Eradicator, because that's something I had in 7th edition. I actually have 3 more of these, but whatever. 1 Vanquisher and another Punisher. So that's 2 Punishers, 1 Demolisher, 2 Plasmacutioners, 1 Battle Cannon, a Vanquisher, and an Eradicator. And then we have 8 Sentinels, might be 9 Sentinels on the day. I forgot one at home, don't know where it is. We'll see if I can find it. And then across the front, we have another 40 guardsmen and a huge cadre of characters and support auxiliaries. So if you see in your front left, we have my Brick of 9 Bulgrin, and then to your left of them, we have my contingent of Psychers with the Weird Vein Psychers, the Astropath in front of them, a Tech Priest there also, and a Master of Ordnance and Master of the Fleet. Directly in front of the Bulgrin, you will see the old man of Armageddon himself, Yarrick. He wasn't there for the first war, but he is in our storyline. I'm not even sure he's going to get rules, because might be where his skull ends up on Angron's belt. So we'll see what happens there. But Yarrick is here in force. We have a Ministorian Priest there as well, and another Commissar. And then we have, 7 company commanders? I suppose some of those will end up in command squads. I got to get the command squads out, and we'll see if the rules are for command squads as they are now, or solo characters as they are then. If they are for solo characters, those guys will just be jumping inside various transports here, there, and everywhere. I'm certainly the Commissar will be hanging out with those Bulgrin to give them some orders. That'll be really cool. And yeah, that is the force. I am extremely excited about this one. Hopefully I didn't do it too quick. I can certainly rise with my passions for this, but we are outnumbered. We are under attack, but we are ready. We are here. And they're going to come and they're going to die, and the hammer of the Emperor is going to get them, guys. I am so keen to be able to play my super heavies. It has been 5 years since one of these guys saw the tabletop, and it is about damn time they crush and kill. And the blood may flow, Khorne may still be happy, but we will be alive at the end of the day. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Hopefully you're excited as obviously I am at some of this wild stuff. And yeah, may the odds ever be in the favor of your Macarius Vulcan. See you later.
Walk for the Blood God.
The Warhammer community suffers from some of the most prohibitively expensive essentials in the world, especially Australian content creators. Every single day, Dean wants to create content, but he can't. Suffering from old, worn-out brushes, expensive model kits, and costly software and equipment he can't endure much longer. Just look at this dirty paint water. Would you drink this? Would you let your child? Even a small monthly donation can help provide Dean with clean paint water, basic tools for survival, and access to life-saving information and education. So please, follow the links in the description below and find out how you can sponsor Dean today and end the suffering. Suffering that is cruel, unsustainable, and your fault.